Hi everyone and welcome to You Remind Me with Marcus and
Jade.
we are back for
We
season
oh, how
2.
exciting. How exciting.
Yeah,
Oh, who would have thought it, eh?
I know,
Who would have
season
thought it?
2. God. But let's just get straight into
Yeah,
this
let's just jump
actually.
in.
So, how have you been in our little mini break? What have you been doing? What's been going on?
So you guys know everyone knows that I've quit my job, right? I
Yes, you
spoke
said,
about
yeah,
it,
you
yeah.
did say that, yeah.
So that came to an end,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'm honest, I quite miss it. Yeah, I never
Oh,
thought I would, but actually, no, that's a lie. I don't miss the job.
yeah,
I miss the people, the certain people, and I miss the perks. And I
yeah,
miss the routine of it. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'd go into the office this day and this stuff. Because when you have a routine, it's obviously
It's easier.
it's easier. It's hard, but it's easier
Yeah,
because you know, right, I'm in the office Tuesday and Thursday, fine. I've got to do everything between those days. When you have no specific routine, it's
it's
like,
hard.
do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
oh, I can just do that on Thursday.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And then
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't get done because you can just do it any day because so it doesn't get done.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's probably the main thing. I've started the business. The business is actually started officially.
Okay.
So I've started that and
What is the business?
oh, personalised gifting. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've started it. It's called Sitting Pretty Designs. I shall plug it, plug it.
Yeah,
Um
we'll put it on our Instagram
on
so
our
you'll see.
Instagram,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's I've built a website.
Okay, you better
That's
be building.
yeah, well actually I didn't really build it, I just added my product.
Yeah, yeah.
But I built it.
Is it on Etsy? Sorry.
No, it's like my own actual website.
Okay. Oh,
www.sittingprettydesigns.shop. If you
okay,
want to
you
see
better
that.
shop, everyone. Did you hear
Yeah.
that? Dot shop.
.shop. So I've done that and yeah, it was actually been a busy but good few weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's been like it's basically like when you quit a job, you have to kind of, especially for what I've done, I have to get back into the routine of that. I'm not actually working. I have to actually focus on what I need to do at
yeah,
this moment in time.
yeah,
And it's like having a focus because I've been getting back into the flow of, oh, actually, I don't have to actually wake up, do the kids, and then get into work. It's like I can wake up, take the dog for a walk, and then do what I need to do. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
those are probably my main newses. Newses is that word?
Mhm.
Newses.
We make shit
News.
up on
Oh,
this
it's not
anyway.
newses, is it? It's news. That's probably my
Newsy,
main news.
your main news, yeah.
Yeah, not newsy. I don't think newsy. But how about you? How have you
Oh
been?
God, I got up to a lot of stuff, you know.
I know you've been busy,
Oh
busy.
God. So I'll start it off because I wrote it all down because I was like, I'm not gonna remember all this shit. So I started off right at the beginning. I went to go and watch Rumble in the Jungle, which
Nice.
is like an immersive kind of not musical, but it's all about Muhammad Ali. So it's all
Oh,
to do with that fight that he had,
okay.
but they take you on the journey all through like how it happened, the whole talk and all that kind of stuff. It was really good. And then you get like the music and all that kind of stuff. And what was the song like? Da 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 da. I can't remember. I
I
can't
don't know.
remember.
I
Something
thought it
like
was
that.
Eye
Yeah.
of the Jungle. Was it? That's Rocky,
No,
isn't it?
that's
That's
isn't that
Rocky.
a Rocky? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that was good. It was actually really good.
Yeah, Paul went to that because
Yeah,
he said, "Oh yeah, me and my other cousin Andrew, they were going.
yeah.
You actually want to come?" I said, "Do I fuck? That doesn't sound like anything I want
No,
to do."
you would have actually enjoyed it because you go in there. Sorry if it's a spoiler. I think it's finished now anyway. But you go in and then you kind of like introduced by these four like storytellers, they tell us, and then you go through the door and then you're kind of like in a room and you could buy food, drink,
Oh,
all that kind of
nice.
stuff. You sit down, you can go and watch a performance in one corner, you can go to the lounge in another corner. Then James Brown comes out. When James Brown came
What
out,
is it? The real James Brown?
no, not the real James Brown.
Oh,
Isn't
I
he
don't
dead?
know. I don't know.
Is he dead?
The way that you said that James Brown came
No, but
out,
it's
you
someone
said,
impersonating James
yeah, but the
Brown.
way that you said it was very
Like
like
James
James.
Brown.
You were like, oh my god. I was thinking, wow. Like, I don't know
But
if he's
shit,
dead.
James Brown was there.
If he is, R.I.P. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't even know. I haven't got time to look that up at the moment.
No, I'll
Um,
Google it while you talk.
yeah, I don't think he. No.
He's old though, isn't it?
Yeah, he is old. I don't know if he
I don't
is.
know.
James
He would
Brown.
beat James Brown.
Let's see quickly. Have a little
Sorry,
look up.
sorry, guys.
Yeah,
We're
it
having a
doesn't matter.
little Google. James Brown. Yeah, he's dead. Died in 2006. We're
Oh, I
idiots.
knew. Yeah.
He
From
died
what?
on Christmas Day. I don't know.
Oh,
Died on 25th of December 2006.
oh.
Mm.
God rest your soul, sweetheart.
God, rest your
Mm.
soul. He dies when he was 23, unexpectedly, of pneumonia.
Oh.
Not 23, 73.
I was gonna say 23. Oh my
All
god.
right, go on, carry on.
Yeah, and then I went to Bicester Village.
Oh,
Have you
nice.
been?
Yeah, I used to go all the time.
I did. Do you know that was my first time to Bicester Village, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." But some of it, when you go in there, you're kind of like, all right. If I was to pay £1,000 for that bag, that's X season stuff.
Yeah.
What is the point? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I know it's kind of good because they are like maybe timeless pieces that you can.
but they're not, because
They're
if they were
not.
timeless
That's the
pieces, they wouldn't
thing.
be an outlet.
That is what I mean. So I'm like, why waste your money? I know some of it is kind of newish,
Yeah.
but I was in there and I was like, oh, I just wouldn't want to waste my money on that. So that I think the only thing I bought was some New Balance trainers because
Oh, they have
it's
New Balance there
yeah, New
now.
Balance is there
Oh,
now. So my trainer was only 40 £. I think they were like down from 100 and
and the price
something.
is good in there. Oh,
Yeah, the
okay,
price
I'll
is
go
really good,
there.
and then they're doing an extra 20% off as well.
Oh,
Just
nice.
yeah, just like just join our membership and you get 20% off. I was like, okay, of course I'll join your membership.
Mm.
Now I'm getting all the emails like, did you enjoy
Oh
your
God.
time? Come back soon. Oh, it's the Christmas
Oh
season.
my
Now,
God.
yeah,
I have 1,500 emails in my thing that I haven't deleted right now. Usually I delete them, but I've just been
yeah.
so busy, I've just been leaving them.
Oh,
And you know, all of it is where I've signed up to put
to
my email
something.
in to get the 10% or whatever. And I put my email in it and I've got so many emails. I think, leave me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Leave me. I'm not
Like,
coming back. I just
yeah,
wanted the 10% at that moment. I'm not coming back.
because the email comes through, you're hoping that it's something good,
Yeah.
not some shit like, oh, it was so lovely that you signed up to this. Here's 20% off again. Like, come on now.
I'm
Yeah,
probably not coming back, darling.
yeah.
But anyways, carry on.
Oh God. What else did I do? I got to so
You've been
much
jet setting
things.
though.
Oh yeah, actually I've been. The last place I went to was Budapest for the
Where's
second
that?
time this year.
Oh yeah,
With
we spoke about this before. We don't actually
yeah,
know where it is. Czech Republic.
no, Budapest is in Hungary.
Oh.
Yeah, that was when I went. That was when I went to Prague.
Oh,
That's where
that's
we
Czech
yeah.
Republic.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Budapest. I actually really like Budapest. It's just like when you're so familiar with a city now that you're like,
Like
I know where I'm
yeah.
going, and we stayed in the same place, and you just come out and you're in the hustle and bustle kind
Oh,
of thing.
nice. Is it
So
busy?
yeah, it was actually quite busy. Like
Sexy?
it's really funny that their nightlife is popping. Everywhere's open till like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Yeah. But like their clubs are kind of indoor outdoor. So you've got like a courtyard in the middle. Then, well, this is the one club we went to. Like, there's a courtyard in the middle, and then you can go in all these different rooms. They'll have like an R&B room, a rock room, a disco room, blah, 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 all these kind of things. So it kind of like caters to everyone.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, if you got the chance, like
I
go
will try. I will
Budapest. Yeah,
try.
and the last time I went, it was hot as hell, but this time it was cold
Obviously,
as hell.
yeah.
I was like,
Question.
mm-hmm.
Random question. What
Tell me
colour are
what you
people from Budapest? Are they white? Or are they
Yeah,
like,
like Hungarians. I
sorry,
think you
no
can get,
offense, guys,
yeah, you
but
can get everyone, like any kind of,
yeah, but like, like originally, like, like if you go to Africa, basically all people are black, right?
yeah,
Obviously, you have white people that are born in Africa and they're Africans, fine.
yeah,
But like, are they white? Because
yeah.
when we went to Turkey, there was like people from like Kazakhstan
Okay.
and they were like white, like white. And I thought people from Kazakhstan were like a bit like darker,
Where's Kazakhstan then?
like near Turkey, no,
Oh,
near Russia.
oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
that would strike me that there would be a little bit
but
more.
Borat is based in Kazakhstan. Remember the movie
Oh
Borat? That's
yeah.
like based in Kazakhstan. So I thought they would like be like kind of his kind of color, but
Oh,
they're just like white. So I was just, it's just a random question. I didn't know
oh,
what the locals
yeah.
looked like.
Well, it's kind of funny because when you're in the town centre, I think there's more tourists you see. So
Yeah, so
you
it's
are going
every
to
color.
see
Yeah.
multicultural
Mhm.
people and stuff like that. Um, I find more in Amsterdam, there's just everyone. You Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a bit of everything, isn't it? Because
yeah.
yeah, that's the I went to Amsterdam. No, you see, is it that's Dutch, you know?
Dutch, yeah.
Yeah, it
Dutch
just
people,
yeah.
yeah.
And there was like a mixed race guy there, black guy there, just talking Dutch, and you're just like, okay, and they're like, yeah, I'm from Amsterdam. I was like, okay,
My brother's baby
so
mum's from there.
okay,
Mm.
from Amsterdam.
Yeah, she lives there now. She took the baby.
Oh, stop
Oh,
it!
sorry, shouldn't have probably exposed
And on
that.
it.
It's a bit much. It's not that bad, but like, do you know what I
Oh,
mean? She didn't just take the baby, but she
yeah,
like she's it's a better life basically to
yeah,
grow up there than it is to
yeah. I'm
like, you know what I
just
mean? Like, there's like certain places like if you she was just like it's a better life for her because she's got like disability and stuff like that. She was like
oh,
the
she's.
way
It's
that she,
almost like how we have the NHS here, and it would
yeah,
help your brother, but because she's from there, I don't know what their
yeah, and
health
it's just
service is
like
there, so she would get more
it's a
for
lot
help.
easier.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like stuff that she would need. She can get a lot easier, and it's a lot cheaper and stuff like that. So
Oh,
she was
so
like,
it
it
makes
makes
sense.
sense for me to go back home, and then
Yeah.
obviously all of her family are there.
And plus,
So
she might, if you're saying she's disabled, maybe the ganja helps.
oh,
You don't know because
she's a
yeah,
baby.
not the baby. I thought you meant the girlfriend.
Well, the girl,
And you
I'm
don't
not going to
know.
even explain to people business, but yeah, but the baby, fucking babe was thinking, Marcus, let me not ever leave you in charge. Oh
Next
my god,
minute,
no, it's
here
got a
you
cough.
go.
Like,
Here's a
oh,
gummy.
here's a gummy. Go to
You're
sleep,
like,
darling.
go on, you're right. He's like, shit, I've got the munchies.
Kids got the munchies all the time, Jesus.
Oh,
But
will be
yeah,
anything
anyway,
new.
come on, tell us about your busy, fantastic
Oh, what
life.
else did I get up to? I went to Walthamstow as well.
Oh my god, I have to tell you this. I saw your video about
Oh
this.
yeah.
When you did a video about going to Walthamstow, I thought, does this man think he's going to LA?
I made it look good though, innit?
He's going to Walthamstow.
I just wanted to do a day because
To
I've never been. I
Walthamstow,
know,
darling.
innit?
To Walthamstow. No
Of
offense, guys,
of all
if you lot are
places.
from Walthamstow,
No, I
but to
know.
Walthamstow, you
I
made
know
it seem
even
like you were going to big bad Harrods
LA.
and LA, and like
Yeah.
I'm going to what's it called, Rodeo Drive. You
Yeah.
went to Walthamstow, babe.
Yeah, I went there and then I went there to go in what's it called? God's own junkyard. What was I in there all of 5 minutes? I said,
God's
wow.
own junkyard.
Yeah,
What's
so it's
that?
like a light exhibition
Oh, okay.
inside one of the little, what would I say, like inside an industrial state.
Oh yeah.
So you go in, it's just lit up everywhere. They've got a cafe there, you can have wine and coffee and all that kind of shit. I was in there for all of 5 minutes, did a little video, and I was like, oh, brilliant. And then I was like, shit, I need to wait for the bus because there's
I mean
the
Walthamstow,
yeah. I was
aka
like,
Rodeo Drive.
yeah. No one needs to know my driver's coming, but it's the bus. He's coming to pick me up. Oh, but the only reason I went there is because I went to meet my cousin because we went for dinner up there. So we went to like Yaz, it's called. But the food was nice actually.
Yeah, but you went to Walthamstow, babe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
But
no matter how much you tried to jazz it up, you went to
I went to
Walthamstow.
Wolverhampton.
Like,
I didn't even leave London. I did not even leave
you
London.
literally went to the east side of London
Yeah.
and was like, wow,
Look at this,
I'm going to
guys.
Walthamstow.
But you liked the video, and everyone
Yeah,
else
it
did. They
was.
said, "Oh my god, I want to go as well." I'm such an influencer, you know, such an
You
influencer.
really are.
I'm
Like, you know,
not at all.
on my
But
way, like driving here, I saw this must be an influencer. She had her phone propped up and she's doing TikTok dances on the middle of the roundabout.
they don't give a shit.
I said, "What are you doing
Yeah.
on the middle of a roundabout?"
Yeah.
First of all, it's a big roundabout. How did you get onto the roundabout?
Yes.
How did you get onto it? But she was there doing her little shing shing.
Yeah.
Meh, meh. I thought, wow. But you
Just
know what?
good.
Do what you need to do, babe. If
But-
it's getting the check, get the check. Do what you need to do.
But are you gonna risk your life just for a couple of?
That big roundabout
pounds.
at Blackheath, that big one.
She's having a fucking laugh.
How do you get onto that roundabout? There's cars coming from. You can't even sometimes drive onto the roundabout. There's
That
cars
is that
coming
the
from
one when you're coming from like Greenwich way?
Yes,
and it's the
the
busy,
big
busy
one. And like, if you go left, you go to the Blackwall. If you go right, you go towards mine.
Not the big
the
one.
big one in the middle of the fucking thing. I don't even know how you can get into there. I thought, wow,
But
for clout,
why is she going there? Because no one's gonna know where she is.
for clout. For clout, you risk your life. These people are risking their life for clout. Darling, don't die for clout.
Exactly.
Do not die for clout. Do what you need to do, but don't die for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. Influencer over there.
I know. Don't die for clout, Marcus.
He's like, oh, do you know what? I might drive
Do you
down
know
to
what?
that roundabout.
Ooh, roundabouts. Is that what everyone's doing now?
Give me an
Let
idea.
me put that in my notes.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I did other stuff as well, but I just can't bother to talk about. Imagine I can't be
I
bothered to talk
can't be
about.
asked.
No, I have to talk about. Actually, I had a really nice meeting because of my musical theatre background.
Yeah.
We had a really nice meeting with a few people from Moulin Rouge.
Oh, nice. What,
So
the
that was
theatre
nice.
show?
Yeah, the theatre show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all to do with like just being heard as a black person.
Yeah.
Like, because we all suffer the same, but people don't realize that we do hurt the same as you. We do bruise as well. Like, we do blush as much as we don't show that we blush. Do you know what
Yeah.
I
Our
mean?
feelings are
We
very
do
dumbed
get
down.
ill
Yeah.
and we might not look like we're ill,
Mm.
like our counterpart, like other people,
Mm.
but we are ill and we are going to take the time off. I know that we are sometimes the token person in the show and we have to sing out and do what they want us to do. But at the end of the day, you do get ill, and there's other things as well, obviously. And we were lucky enough. You most probably won't know this guy. We were lucky enough to be joined by Clark Peters.
Oh my God, hitting that.
Exactly. I'm
You're like,
like,
what?
you won't know who he is.
Oh.
But if any listener knows, like, he wrote Five Guys Named Mo. He's been in everything. He's been in The Wire. I
Oh,
don't want to
nice.
read off his CV, but like, yeah, he's been in loads of stuff. He's an older man, like maybe like 70 year old, maybe 80. But it's just so nice to hear what he thinks and his
I'm assuming
wisdom.
he's
And
black.
yes, yeah.
So
So he's
does he see
black,
that it's
and
the
he's
industry's
in.
changed?
Yeah, and he's just like, you lot just need to be, what would I say, kind of like sturdy and strong, and know that you are in the right place at the right time
Mm.
and you are doing the right thing. And like, you know me, I always pipe up and say about like my swimming and shit like that. And he was like, yeah, this is what you need to do. Like, do these kind of things that we all need that kind of time to kind of
Yeah.
recalibrate. And do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, get shit right. But yeah, I don't want to delve in too much into what was said in the
Yeah,
thing
because
because it's, yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's a
confidential.
conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And but yeah, that was really nice. And like, you know, when you walk away and you're like, oh my God. Like, yeah, it feels nice. But the horrible thing is that I've not heard anything since. And it's been about 4 weeks. And this is what happens. One thing gets kind of said, like, oh, let's do this. And we never follow through.
Yeah. And
Do
that's
you know what I mean? So
I can't talk for all black people, but I can talk for the people that I know and the people that I've ever met and all this
yeah,
stuff. Is that we all have the ideas, but there is no backing. There's
that is
no
what it
backing. So
is.
it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, let's all do this. And as well, one thing about black people that we have to start doing, and it's not, this isn't about excluding other races, but you have to start looking out for your own. If
but
you
we
see a
don't.
black shop, go to the black shop.
We
Yeah, it
don't.
might be £2 more expensive,
Yeah.
but go there because we have to start supporting each other as well as we support everyone else.
No, we would rather question and
Yeah,
say, where did he get the money to go and
exactly,
open shop? Da-da-da-da. Instead of
exactly.
going and supporting, we just need to go
And
and
we need to just
support.
be like we support, and
Yeah,
then eventually everyone else will start supporting. But the support is not going to come if we're not supporting.
yeah,
And we've realised that from business, like
yeah. This
just
is what I was
we've
gonna
spoken about it,
say.
like just being
Yeah,
black in general, or just your friends. Like your friends don't support you
they
as much
don't.
as strangers do. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I've put it on my Instagram and all this stuff. I've got how many people on my Instagram? I'm not famous, but I've got a lot of. But most of them are my friends.
yeah,
No one's followed my TikTok. No one's followed my
yeah.
Instagram. No one's like shared it or anything like that.
No,
But it's like, but
it's
then
it's
Rihanna will go
horrible.
and put something up, but then you'll go and share that.
Yeah,
But
bullshit. That
do you know what I
she'll go
mean?
and
So
put up her eye blinking or something
yeah,
like
and
that.
then
You're
you'll
like, oh
go
my
and
God,
share
Rihanna,
that.
Rihanna.
But you
You're
won't
like,
share
fuck
your
off.
friends made a business and your friends trying to make something that
Yeah.
really, actually, if you actually genuinely deep it, if they are your friend, you're probably going to benefit from at some point if
Yes.
it pops off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because especially with the stuff that you're doing,
Yeah,
like that's a perfect gift. And what I was doing, like with the dog bowls, like
exactly.
everyone wants a fucking dog bowl.
And it's like
Yeah.
if you had said, oh yeah, right, if I'm going to go to Pets at Home and buy a dog bowl for £10 and yours is 12, why would I not buy yours?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
And then
like,
mine was personalized
yeah,
and all this kind
why
of
would I
stuff.
not buy yours?
But people won't do
But
that.
then it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't want him to do well. But then if you do well, and then you're like, wow, Jade, I've just made £6 this month. Drinks are on you that month.
Yeah.
That night we go out or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Or you'll be like, oh, come round, I'll make you dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
That you will benefit in some way, shape, or form
Yeah.
from seeing your friend succeed.
Yeah.
Like, so why do you not want your friend to succeed? Why do you not want your fellow counterpart to succeed?
Yeah.
When really, if they succeed, you succeed. It's like when we talk about like
We're all winning.
podcasts, and when we talk about like all these influencers, like these black ones, like Nella Rose is going to the jungle. We'll talk about
I
that later.
know. I'm kind of
But
like,
like when we see,
how?
I don't get it, but well, I do get it, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm happy that that's happening.
Yes.
But
It
then
needed to happen. Yeah.
she has now paved the way for other black influencers to go on to such a big prime time
Yes.
show. So why are we not
Yeah.
supporting each other like that? Because do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like they're all paving the way so that you can now follow
So
your dream.
yeah, they're
So
opening all of
all
these
of these
doors.
doors.
So don't just slam the door.
Yeah, so don't
Yeah,
just be like,
yeah,
oh yeah, well
yeah,
she's like this and she thinks she's better
yeah.
than me and she's like
Like,
that.
go. We need to root for her. We need to
Exactly.
start. Do you know what? Maybe I need to be voting for her when this is on. I'm gonna
Oh,
download that app. I'm
absolutely.
gonna vote for her
I will
because
watch
we
I'm
always.
Celebrity until she leaves.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll watch it
Once
to
she
the end.
leaves, no, I'm not. Like when Trish left, didn't want Big Brother. I was just like,
Oh, well,
Trish,
don't get me started on.
but do you know what? Right, I loved Trish, right, and
Yeah,
I get her completely as a black woman. I get what she was
yeah.
saying about being called aggressive and being called. That to me,
Yes,
call me aggressive. The conversation's done.
yes,
If I'm being aggressive, I will know that I'm being aggressive, so I'll carry on the conversation.
yeah,
If I'm just getting more passionate, that I'm not being aggressive. I'm not
yeah,
trying to do anything to you. But then I was like, the episode that I watched afterwards, there was a clear divide when Trish was there.
yeah.
So I can see what they were saying. So because there was a clear, but then once she had left, everyone started getting on a little bit better. So I'm not
Yes, they
saying
did
that
actually.
she was perfect or anything like this, and she did have a lot of struggles in the house, and people did make her feel really bad.
Yeah,
But then they obviously, like we're saying, like people say, like we're seeing an hour. There's 24
yeah,
hours in that house.
yeah. And
So
there's
we're only seeing an
yeah,
hour of that bit when they said, "Oh, Trish is feeling really vulnerable." And don't get me wrong, she probably was feeling very, very vulnerable at that moment. There was very like some of them were blatant fucking assholes, and they were
yeah.
blatantly doing microaggressions. Like it was blatant, but she did cause a divide. And
She did.
whether that was because of microaggressions and these people didn't like her, or whether that was the person that she was, we don't know, and we never will know because we're
Yeah,
not in that house.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we have to not always say, "Oh, it's because she's black she got voted out."
yeah.
Like there's other reasons
Reasons.
as to why.
Well, the reasons that have been coming out is that some tweets were
Did
like
you see that?
surfaced.
Do you know what
So they were
though?
like, let's just get her out instead of having to remove her from the house. This is like all speculation.
Speculation,
Yeah,
yeah.
like let's just
But do you
remove
know
her.
what?
But I'm like,
Why? What? I'm sorry. You know you're going on to Big Brother. Let me tell you
delete the
something.
tweets.
If I knew that I'd been accepted into Big Brother, I would delete every single piece of social media I've ever
Yes.
had in my life. Then anything
Start
that comes
again.
out, then it'll be like, oh yeah, actually that's someone that screenshotted that years ago.
Yes.
You won't be seeing it now.
Yeah.
It's that someone
Yeah, yeah,
screenshot,
yeah.
and then I wasn't famous then, so no one screenshotted my shit then. So
That's the thing,
do you know what I
isn't
mean?
it? Yeah.
Why do you know you're going in there and you're leaving all your Instagram and all this open and stuff that you could potentially be misconstrued? Because when we were younger, what people forget, when you're young, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And
And you would,
most
you,
most
yeah.
people do grow up. But some people don't, but most people do grow up. And I'm pretty
And
sure
they
you've
don't
said
have the
some
same
stuff when you
views.
were younger. I've said stuff when I was younger that we don't have those same views.
Mm.
But then now, you're now classed as a racist.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, how can these tweets resurface? Because I've been in for a competition show before,
Mm.
and you have a social media person who takes all of your social media and they will scour through all
Oh,
of
really?
all of your social media, and if anything flags up, they will tell you. So someone didn't do their job right then. They still let her go in the house. So, do you know what I mean? It makes me think the
Oh.
producers know who they want to win. They know how they want the narrative of the story to go. So that's why we only see an hour of something that from
Yeah, 'cause
24
they put it
hours, we
together.
only see an hour of something.
Yeah.
So they can make someone look this way or make someone look that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who do we blame? Do you blame Trish? Do you blame the producers? Because someone knew or saw those tweets before she went in the house. They definitely did. Because you also have a therapist as well who rings you up to make sure that you are able to like go
Handle
through
it,
this
yeah.
and handle all these kind of things. And they, if anything was flagged up, the therapist will talk to you about it. So what's going on, Big Brother?
Oh. Well, that's a little insight that I didn't know. But
Yeah.
that's bad.
And that
then.
is like a blanket rule now. Like, I think
Or
that's for
do you
everything.
Do you think, right? Because I've got like a Facebook, right?
Mm.
that I'm locked out of. I cannot for the life of me get back
And
in there.
some no, but that's the thing. The dark web will be able to unlock that shit and look at
So
what
they
you
would,
said.
yes, that's what I'm saying, right? But this is what I'm saying. So I've got like a Facebook that I can't get into. So if I
Hmm.
went onto Big Brother and all this, I delete my one that I've got now. That one, I can't get back into it. So like I've emailed Facebook, I've done everything.
Yeah,
I can't for the life of me get back into it. So this is a profile there that says Jade, whatever, and it's open.
yeah,
So maybe it was something like that. Do you know what I mean?
maybe,
Because,
yeah,
like, if you think about it, like, most people, oh, well, I haven't just had one Facebook. No, there's some people that have had one Facebook
yeah.
and they carry on. I
Because
haven't just
yeah,
had one Facebook. So maybe she's just had this Facebook or Twitter or whatever it was, Twitter, yeah,
yeah.
and she's just forgotten about it. And she's obviously got her current one
Mm.
that she uses, and she's just forgotten about it. She was like, oh, that's years ago. Like, you know, whatever, like,
Yeah, like I've
whatever.
forgotten about that.
And
No
then,
one
and
needs to
then
know, and
once she
people
put her
do
name in
delve
and people
into that.
delve, because
Yeah.
the way that people find shit, people find shit.
Well, do you know what that reminds me of? Oh look, did you see
You
what I did
remind
there?
me. Oh, pun,
Oh,
pun,
did
pun.
you ever see Don't Fuck with Cats on Netflix,
Mm,
where they found a murderer
yeah.
from like people over the internet found out who this murderer was because he killed a cat, he killed a dog, and put it on YouTube.
Oh,
Did you ever watch
I
that
never
one?
watched the
It was
program, but I
actually
heard
so
about
good.
it.
But this is what I was just getting at, like how Joe Blogs
Mm.
in their bedroom likes to scour through people's shit. If
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't like you, they are gonna find something out
yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
you.
100%,
One
hundred
hundred
percent.
percent. They are gonna
And
find out
do you
something.
know, like even as women, right? And the majority women that are in this, right?
Yeah,
You can say this. If you want to find out something about a man,
you will be able
it
to
is
find out.
very, very easy. Me and my friend have sat there and found out this baby where the baby dad's where the baby mum lives.
There you go.
And we're looking on Google Maps outside. We're like, that must be her bedroom. That must be his bedroom. Oh, we didn't even have a postcode. It is so simple to
It
find out shit
is.
about people. We have found wives. We have just, it's easy.
Yeah,
Like, once you look, all
you'll be
you
able to
have to
find it.
have
Yeah,
is a name and maybe a location. You don't
that's
even
so
have to
true.
have the direct location. Oh, yeah, they live on this road.
Hmm.
As long as you know, oh, this is Marcus. He lives in fucking Milton Keynes.
Yeah. And then you'll find out, okay, let's see a
Yeah,
mutual friend.
yeah,
Oh God. Oh, they tagged Marcus in at home at Marcus's house.
yeah.
Let's click that link. Okay. Then Google brings up where Marcus's
Yeah,
house is, and we can see through the
it's
window
like
and say, Morning, Marcus. Imagine.
we found where the woman lived because she put up a car post
Mm-hmm.
of where her car had been stolen from.
Oh, okay.
So her car had been stolen from
Oh,
there. So then you
oh.
go on Google Maps, you know the road name. All you got to do is like just navigate it.
Oh wow,
You now
you
know
lot are
where the car is, and you
serious.
know where the house is. Obviously, we didn't do
Yeah.
anything. We were just doing it just for when you want
Yeah.
to find out because this man was lying. But we didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But people could.
Yeah.
It's not hard. That's why you should be very, very careful what you put online
Wow.
because it's not hard to find stuff
So
at
true.
all.
It is so
That
true.
actually reminds me. Let me go on my Facebook right now and delete my stolen car post.
No one before someone finds out. Shit. Before they find out
So
and
when
they're
they
there
find out,
knocking
they're
at your
like, "Oh,
door.
hi." But
Mm,
yeah, oh, that was a bit of a
exactly.
tangent, wasn't it? Oh
Yeah.
God, doggy, don't get in my face. The way that dogs like to lick your mouth. I'm sorry, I'm not a dog
Oh.
licking mouth person.
No, neither am I actually.
Don't lick my
No.
mouth.
No.
I'm all right.
I don't, but they've got like what is it called? You know when what's the shoot? A sniper. They're like snipers. How they get whoomp in your mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm like, how do you just know whoomp? I'm
Melly,
like, oh my god.
Melly went like this the other day. You know when they go, but then like a bit of
And
wet
it's
come out. Right? It
oh
weren't even a lot. It was like a bit of
yeah.
wet came out, and it went in my mouth. Right?
Oh my
Marcus, I tell
god.
you, I've had a cold for 2 weeks now.
From the dog.
But I think it was because that's the only person that sneezed in my face. And she's been snoring a lot as well. So I think she's got a cold because she snores, but she's
Yeah.
been snoring like too much.
I couldn't deal with a dog snoring that
No,
much. And
she
the way she
snores.
pops up the place.
She went to my mum's house the other day. Mum said, I walked back in the house because I had to go do something and then I left her at my mum's house. I said, why does your dog fart so much? I said, oh, I don't know. She says, why does she fart so much? It's disgusting. Disgusting. It's cold. I had to open the door. It smells. She said, what do you feed her? I said, well, she eats cooked food. She said,
Oh, that's why.
you need to stop giving her the cooked food and give her some actual dog food because it smells.
She's right.
Yeah, well, she has chicken liver. She
Yeah.
had chicken livers and steak this morning.
What do you
She's
mean,
better
like
than
you
me.
cook the chicken liver?
I cook every day for her.
You've got too much time on your hands.
Babe, since she went, we went on holiday and she stayed with my
Yeah.
aunt. She was on raw food.
Yes, I remember you saying,
Then
and
she
your aunt
stayed with
was
my
like,
aunt, and my aunt was cooking her gourmet meals every day. The girl won't eat nothing but cooked food. If you leave her food there, she will not eat it.
well, I would say go hungry, bitch, until you eat that kibble.
And I got
There
like
you
four
go.
fucking.
Bags of kibble now.
I got 4 steaks.
Oh, steaks for the
Actual
dog.
steaks in my fridge. Not like sizzling steaks. Actual steaks. Jaden was like, "Oh, can I have one?" I said, "No, it's for Millie."
This bitch is like, and she is a bitch, isn't it? Like, this bitch is just like, I am
living life, and she's with my aunt right now, so God knows
Oh.
what she's eating now.
But do you know
Fucking
how
hell.
people are like, what would you like to come back as when you die? Sorry to go morbid.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, a dog for sure.
right, I'm coming back as Millie, and I want you to be my owner. You need to be my owner, because
Every minute.
even though I don't eat meat, but shit, I'm a dog.
I
Let
make
me
her,
eat steak
I
and
literally, like, sometimes I'll make her like eggs with a bit of spinach,
yeah.
and then chop up some chicken and put it in there.
But does she not get a little bit run belly or?
No, the only time she ever gets run belly when Noah gives her chicken nuggets. She
Of
can't
course,
eat those
that's
kind of breaded
that. Yeah,
stuff.
that.
You know how sometimes you can give a dog something and they're alright. She can't eat any of that breaded nonsense. But if she eats like fresh cooked food,
Then she's fine.
Then she's fine.
Has she ever had a what's it called, the dog pup? What, not dog pup? What's it called, the from Starbucks? The dog. What, you know what they give the dog, like
no. Oh no, she
a
hasn't.
whip
Yeah, like
thing.
puppuccino.
Yeah, that's it, a puppuccino
She's
or
got
something.
the baby chino, puppuccino, or
Yeah.
whatever. No, she hasn't. She's had actually she has. She had it with external members, but
Oh, okay.
I've given her ice cream. Like when I get, like, you know, when it was hot.
Yeah.
Like we'd go to the ice cream van.
But
and get her
you
her own
can
ice cream.
get dog ice cream though.
Yeah, but she's just have her own.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she's just like
Yeah.
ice cream everywhere.
And she's like, yeah.
Oh.
And then this morning, fucking twat, some other dog came up to her, pissed me off, right? So I was just like, I'm walking to school, I'm late.
Mhm.
Please leave me. Anyways, dog runs up to her. Dog had all slobber over its mouth.
Oh.
Dog started sniffing her, but it sniffed and it went on her harness. So she had slobber, this dog slobber on her harness. I said, this is taking a piss. So then I had to take it off with
But then
tissue.
you're holding it like.
And I was just like, oh my God. And then I had to like chuck it outside the washing machine. And now I've got to finish my wash and then put it in the washing machine
by itself. And that's wasting. So it's so true. Having a dog, like washing their clothes, and I even find, because he does shed a little bit, washing their clothes, I've got to put in like bits and bobs to disintegrate the hair and wash it out, because I'm not putting my clothes in there after washing the dog's shit.
If you see the back of my car needs it absolutely deep clean. But if you see the back of my car where she sits, it is covered in hair.
Yeah.
Like, covered.
The little buggers, but we love them.
We do love them.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, you can find us on Instagram if you want to get in touch at @you_remind me.
And also, don't forget to subscribe.
Send us a DM, darlings. We'll always get back.
Love ya. Girl, I've got some other people's business for you. So, do you remember when we were talking about Kiki Palmer in the first season?
Yeah.
About how she went to Usher's concert and then her man Darius didn't like it and said that she's a bad mother, rare, this, that, and the other.
Red flag baby dad.
Yes, exactly. So, wait until you hear what has happened.
I want to say trigger warning. Kiki's also requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son. The court documents that were filed on November the 9th and obtained by US Weekly reveal that Kiki is accusing Darius of abusing her multiple times over the course of the last 2 years. The court documents also reveal that Kiki has security footage of an incident that took place on November the 5th, where Darius trespassed into her home without her knowledge or consent, and she states, in quotes, threatened her before lunging my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She also goes on to say that there has allegedly been many instances of physical violence with Darius. And some of these examples include destroying her personal property such as diaries and her prescription glasses, throwing her belongings into the street, taking her car keys away so she couldn't drive away, spitting at her in front of their son and also spewing profanities at her, as well as threatening to unalive himself if Kiki ever left him. In her declaration, Kiki states that their relationship officially ended in October, primarily due to the physical and emotional abuse inflicted on her by him.
So,
did I not tell you that? Did I not say
you're
it?
right.
I told you the man's abusive. From what he was saying, I told you the man's abusive because of how
Yeah.
he's been acting. I knew it was all going to come
Yeah.
out. The man's an abusive man. And the worst thing is that these men are getting away with it, especially when they're
Yes.
doing emotional abuse. There's no proof.
Yes.
You can't prove that you're panicking. You
Yeah.
can't prove that even though I've left him, I panic every day.
Yeah.
My phone rings, I panic.
Yeah.
You can't prove that. So these
What
men
you
are
meant to
getting
do?
away
Walk
with it.
around with a camera on you and be
You
like, "Look at me panicking."
Like,
That's not proof.
it's not proof.
Yeah.
You can't. They're
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
away with it. And do you know what? I'm actually glad that a high-profile case
Is
like
being
her is
it's
being
yes
shown
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
men are getting away with it left and women, but majority of men are getting away with it left, right, and centre because emotional abuse, physical abuse is still hard to prove.
Yeah.
That's hard to prove, even though you got a bruise. But
And
emotional
yeah,
abuse,
because they still don't believe you.
yeah,
But the thing that stood out for me is that how he turned it around and said that I'm gonna kill myself if I if this. Why do
It's
men
emotional
do
blackmail.
that? Yeah, that's the thing,
it's
isn't it?
emotional blackmail, and they say this, and you think, oh well,
Yeah.
I don't want them to do that. I don't want that on my head. So I'll
Do you know
stay
what I
with
would
them.
say? Bitch, kill yourself. I know I shouldn't say that, but I'm like, bitch, kill yourself. I'm so sorry. That is so bad to say.
He's going to
But
hell. I'm not going
no,
with
I
him, but he's
know.
all right.
But no, but if
no,
you've
but I know
been-
what you mean.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to force me into staying with you
Mm.
because you're threatening such a bad thing. I don't want you to do
Yeah.
it, but that's not going to make me stay with you. But if that's what you
Yes.
want to do because of this
Yeah.
breakup, I can't stop you from doing that. I don't want you to do it.
Yeah. And that does not need to be on my conscience.
the
Like,
thing is-
you don't have to be, I'm going to kill myself if you don't do a certain thing. You're still putting that thumb down on me. No, 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 no.
No, exactly.
No.
It's the most awful thing in the world. And me and my friends and loads of people, I spoke about with a few people,
Yeah.
we've all said, I would rather be punched in the face repeatedly than suffer emotional abuse again.
Yes.
Because emotional abuse sticks with you.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
The bruise, it still sticks with you that you've been hit, but the
Yeah.
bruise and the hurt goes.
Yes. Yeah.
The emotional stuff stays. And it's very, very, very hard to remove.
Because there's anything that can trigger it.
Yeah, anything
Yes.
can trigger it.
You
And
could be walking in the supermarket and you could hear a voice from across the aisles that says something, and you're like, "Oops!"
Babe, when my phone rings too much,
It
I
triggers
switch it
you.
off because it triggers me.
Yeah,
If my phone is ringing or I'm getting too many messages
Yeah.
at once, it triggers me. So I switch my phone off because I'm like, I can't because it triggers me because that's
Yeah.
all part of it. That's all part of it, and the emotional abuse side of it. And I'm so glad that she's speaking out
Yeah.
for it. And I really, really, really hope that people actually take her seriously because
yeah.
no one takes you seriously when you're been through emotional abuse.
But it's
No one.
shit that it has to be a celebrity or someone in the public eye that this kind of thing
Yeah.
now might be like, oh right, we're gonna do a foundation to help people and all these kind of things. Where there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people going through this who are not celebrities and their business is
This
not
is their normal day life.
Yeah,
Like, this is
exactly.
every day.
So
for
what?
them.
Now, just because she's Keke Palmer, she's gonna get the help. Where there is many more people who have
Right.
been going through this, who like, do you know what I
And
mean?
the only
Like,
people that actually ever believe you or actually really see it are women
who have been through
who
it
have
before.
been through it
Yeah.
because they then know the signs.
Yes.
And then you go to like the women's like help aids and all this stuff like I don't know what they're called. I think there's one called Solace, there's one called Women's Aid and all this stuff.
Okay.
And if you explain it to them, they see it before you even see it.
Oh.
When you're explaining it to them, they will be like
they're like
they just know. Like they'll just be like, you'll be playing it down. They'll be like, you can't play it down. Like we know.
Yeah.
That we know. Like what you're saying.
Wow.
But then the police, you tell the police says it's like, well, there's no proof.
This is the thing, isn't it?
Like,
yeah.
and then the man goes and says, oh, she's fucking crazy. She's this, she's that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, well, she probably is a little bit crazy. No,
oh,
darling.
Women.
Yeah. No,
Fucking
darling, I'm
hell.
not crazy. No,
Ugh.
because no one else calls me crazy except for you.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I'm actually really happy. I'm not happy that she's been through it, but I'm really happy that she's speaking out. Because
Yes.
it's very easy to sit
Yeah.
down and just
And
be
just
like,
be mute.
sorry, and to be like, do you know what? I don't want my kids taken off me. He's going to cause all this drama.
Mhm.
I'm just going to sit down and shut up. It's
Yeah.
very easy to do that. And the fact that she's actually being like, you know what? I ain't sitting down and shutting up.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about it. I'm going with it. Is actually really good. And I really, really hope that it actually pays off for her. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so true, isn't it? It is sad,
It's
and I
so
do
sad.
hope she gets the help that she needs. And well, she obviously is going to get the help she needs because she's in the public
And
eye.
she has the money
And
for the therapy, and she
yes,
has,
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah,
sorry, but the majority of people that have been in situations like that, you can't afford a
yeah,
£35 a week therapy session, and you don't even need
yeah.
you don't
And
even
it
need
take
it
it.
once a week. You probably need it about three
You
times a
can't
week.
even get therapy. You have to go through X, Y, and Z before you hit the
Exactly.
therapy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So if you go to pay private, you can't even afford to pay for the amount of sessions you need.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, you're going for one session, but that one session isn't helping you.
yeah.
So, like, you can't
No,
afford to
yeah,
keep it
you're
up.
so right. It's that one session you might have like I've been to therapy once
Yeah.
and I thought, okay, I have the one session, see if I liked it. I did like it, but I
Mm.
haven't been back since
Because
because you kind of I know therapy is like you answer your own questions and
yeah.
you know what you like
Mm.
say the question out loud, then they kind of go through whatever they need to go through, then give you a bigger like perspective of it or why do you feel like this or blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could just do that myself. But do you know what I mean? But
But the thing is, you can't.
you
And
can't do it yourself. But then if you ain't got the funds to
what
keep
can
it
you
going,
do?
what can
Yeah.
you do?
And
Yeah,
for me, this is really bad because obviously I need therapy for multiple reasons.
yeah,
But I think for me, I'm actually
don't
quite
we all?
scared of therapy because I'm like,
You're opening
what
up to
is it
someone,
going to uncover?
but
Do you know what I mean? You
you
know that there's
need to have
stuff.
that to happen.
Exactly. But there's
Yeah,
stuff, right, as humans that we bury.
yes,
And like once you
yeah.
bury it,
You
sometimes you
do
can't get
if
it back until you're
yeah,
triggered or something comes out and you're like, oh, actually, I need to, like, wow, that
yeah,
happened. Like I have flashbacks of stuff that I don't actually think about in all day, but you
yeah,
just have a flashback of that one moment. You're like, wow,
yeah.
that happened.
But do you not feel if you did have if you unburied it
Mm.
and the feeling you would feel after that, you would feel like so light. Hopefully, you would think
But
you
I
would feel so
haven't.
light
Do you know what?
and just be like, okay, now I can move forward in life and
And go with it.
not have that burden
That
on
yeah.
my shoulders anymore.
I think for me personally, I'm probably going to delve into therapy once my kids are older
Okay.
because I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
got a
yeah.
moment to break down. If
Yes.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you
once,
can never be seen to be weak or do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
So if
I've
I
always got to
come
be this strong
home
person.
and I've just uncovered, like, I don't genuinely think there's anything really bad that happened to me when in my childhood or anything, like, do you know what I
Mm.
mean? I don't think I'm going to uncover like
But
deep,
it might not be bad something, but it might be something
but
that
yeah,
minute thing, and you're like, oh my
and
god, I
it
actually
triggers
did
you
not even think of that.
exactly.
Yeah,
So and if that triggers you and you just have like a week where you're just like, I can't, and you have like
mm,
that little breakdown in that week, I haven't got the time to break down
yeah,
like that for a week. So for me, it's like I would rather go and indulge in therapy. First of all, once Sitting Pretty Design, sorry, shameless plug,
yeah,
once that pops off and I've got the actual real fun to do it, but then also once my kids are older, because there's no point of me going to delve into something and I then have a breakdown and then I can't actually carry on with the life that I need to carry on with at the moment.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But when you're saying that now, I'm kind of like, if you do that when they're older, there's going to be other things that are coming. So, say if they
Exactly.
leave the house, you're then going to have empty, what's it called, empty nest
Nest syndrome. Yeah.
syndrome. So that's another thing for you to battle
And then
with.
it's
So then,
also,
who do you talk to when you go home? You're like, I can't talk to my kids because there's no one at home. I'm alone, and then it starts
and
spiraling.
then also
So
it's
do you
kind
not
of,
just do it now?
I think you're right. Because
Yeah.
also then I think like, if there is, because I'm not gonna lie, I do have trauma. Like
Hmm.
this is our podcast, and I can tell you guys,
Oh God, we
I
all
do
have
have.
trauma that we
I
haven't.
probably got
Yeah.
childhood trauma. I've got fucking relationship trauma. I've got
Yeah.
fucking actually got trauma.
Yeah.
And then I think that the thing that makes me want to do it kind of sooner rather than later is because I don't want to pass that trauma on to my children.
Yes.
So do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't want to pass, and no matter no matter what parents you have, you can be the best parent in the world. You can have the best childhood in the world. Every single person in this world has some sort of trauma.
Oh God, yeah, yeah,
Everyone has some sort of trauma and all
yeah,
of this stuff. So, but I wouldn't want my kids to have that trauma that I've passed down because I never dealt with my shit. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only reason that makes me think of doing it now. But then I'm like, fucking hell, maybe I just send them to the dads for a week, and then I'm like, I'll do my.
No, but
Do you know what I mean? But then it's like
you can't
You
do that
can't.
all in
Yeah,
a week. Like by
exactly.
the time you blink, you're like, oh, the kids are back,
Yeah, so
and I've
you
not
can't.
actually unhatched anything. I've not actually stitched things back
Exactly.
together because you need time. Like it's hard because
You
I just
uncover,
yeah,
you uncover or undercover it.
Uncover.
Yeah, you uncover it, and then you'll be like, you'll have your little breakdown. But then it's like, okay, well now I've got to heal from this, and I've
Yeah.
got to actually go from this. So it's not even like a week breakdown. It's like, yeah, you might have that moment where you're crying and you're doing all this stuff, and you're just like trying to refigure yourself. But then
Yeah.
you have to then carry on with life
Because
again.
what you want to do is imagine you do that for the week. You're still uncovering it, unhatching it, doing all those kind of things. The kids come back, they say something, and you wouldn't shout at them before, but you now are triggered to just.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know how you do it, but because then what if that then triggers your children? Do you know what I mean? Because you
Exactly.
went and you've gone too far for something that was so minute that they've now held on to that.
Yeah.
It's just a circle, isn't it?
It is
So
a circle.
how do we win in life? How do you win in life?
I think for me especially, I'm really learning to just stop giving a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah.
Because really, like, my mum would just say it to me all the time. She's like, you say that you don't care, and it's really bad because you do care. And I was like, Mum, like, genuinely, if I tell you I don't care,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're getting a reaction out of me, I
Mhm.
care. Is it going to tell
Yeah.
you that I don't care? I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's about anything in life. If I don't care, I don't care.
Yeah.
But if
Because there's no
do you know what I
point of
mean?
having those things like going through life thinking about that. It's like I don't care.
It's just
I've
like,
moved on.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
So what? You think I'm a bad person? All right, go on, think I'm a bad person. Fuck off. You don't pay my bills. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Because I'm actually wanting to, or like, I don't know, like with my business, it took me so long. Like, obviously, I've started it in this time,
Mm.
but it's only actually today that I
you
put
went
stuff
live.
up
Yeah.
on my actual Facebook and my actual Instagram, and not I started posting as me. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, if I carry on sitting down quiet, it ain't getting out there.
Yeah.
There
Well,
might be
I
one.
keep
Do you know what I
telling you
mean?
that.
Like the way that you're doing it,
Yeah.
it is good.
It
because
is so hard, like especially that we're on other people's business. Like telling people your
Your
business
business.
is so hard.
It's so hard. And that's, you know
Yeah.
what? That's part of my trauma because my mum and my aunts and the people I grew up around, they don't talk about shit.
Yeah.
And they're just like, people don't need to know. Sometimes they don't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're sisters. They don't even talk to each other about certain things that are going on in their life. And they're like, oh, because this might happen if you tell someone this and this,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You
They're-
can't tell everyone this. But I'm
That's
like,
what I hate. I hate that when people think of what's going to happen before.
yeah,
So you don't need to think about that.
No.
You need to just go with what's
No.
going at the time.
exactly.
And not like think ahead of the
Yeah.
future. You're not Mystic Meg.
exactly.
You
And I
can't
think there's certain
think, oh,
things.
this is what's the outcome's going to be from
because
this.
you don't know.
You don't know. And imagine if your auntie and your mum got together and your mum said something to her, and your auntie says, "Oh my God," gives her a hug, and your mum's like, "Shit, I didn't think she was gonna hug me."
God, it
See,
would never happen in
and
my
then
family.
God forbid,
Yeah,
does
they,
it?
they never fucking. I don't even know if the last time my mum hugged anyone. Well, actually,
Oh.
she hugs the kids, but I don't know
Oh.
the last time she ever hugged anyone really, bar the kids. But
But is that African parents though?
I don't know if it's just my mum.
Oh, it's
But-
just your mum. Not even putting like a colour on
Oh,
it. Sorry.
I don't even
Yeah.
know. But my mum's a different breed.
Oh
That's
wow.
a story for.
Another day.
That's a story for fucking 4 bottles of prosecco.
Oh. Oh yeah, we are drinking
No,
on
but
this
it-
prosecco. On this
tiny
prosecco.
little rosé prosecco that
Yeah.
Marcus got me into.
I love a little rosé prosecco.
Yeah, because you're now making me. Remember, I told you I don't drink at home.
No, I don't drink at home anymore. So
Yeah,
you
see,
were
anymore.
switched.
I haven't done it, but now when I go to the shop, I'm like, should I just get a cheeky rosé
Oh.
prosecco and I just have a little glass, you know?
Oh,
Like, and I could
but
probably
you're
do
good
it.
if you can only have a little glass. Well, what I
I
said
could do it if I was
before-
by myself.
Would you have the whole bottle though?
Yeah, probably.
That is
'Cause I like the
where I
taste
was
of it.
going wrong. So I was having the whole bottle. Like I said, I'll have it for dinner,
Mm.
and I'll just have a glass. And then I said, oh, let me have another one. And then, like I said before, it's only 3 large glasses, isn't it? So, boo-hoo, I've drunk it.
Boo-hoo.
Like, fuck it. I've actually drunk the drink. So that's why I did the Stoptober and pat myself in the back. I got through it. And I actually, like some people were like, oh my God, on the 1st, are you going to just drink? On the 1st of November, are you just going to... I said, no.
No.
I didn't. Like, I think it might have been like the 4th, the 5th,
Yeah.
where I went out and was with a
Yeah, but
friend
usually
and
it'd be
had
like-
a drink.
You weren't counting down the days
No, I
until
wasn't
the
actually.
first.
I
Yeah.
actually felt really good about it. Like, because you do maybe become not dependent on it, where a lot of people do have a drink a night.
Mm.
So you always look forward to that, and you're just like, I'll just have that little drink. And I said, no. So that's, oh God, sorry. Look, we're burping
We're
Prosecco.
We're doing the Prosecco burps.
People are going to be like, these people are disgusting.
Disgusting! Which one of you has don't know how to flush the toilets after you've had a shit? Disgusting!
Oh,
It wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Oh, God.
The fucking warriors! Disgusting!
He's like, your Scottish accent.
Yeah.
And that was great.
I do.
It wasn't?
It wasn't. But I do it all the time. I do that.
Oh.
I really want to know where those little girls are now. I wonder if they're in second, when they went secondary school, everyone saw them. Disgusting. Yeah. If I was her teacher,
every minute.
I swear to you, I'd probably get fired because I wouldn't be able to help it every time I saw her face. Disgusting.
But that's trauma. That is trauma for the little girl. Look, we're talking about that. She's now going to have to go to therapy because she's on the internet, and that is trauma because everyone has said it behind her back, in front of her, said it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
That is trauma.
That is trauma.
Yeah.
That is trauma. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh,
poor
I love that.
love. Oh, God, I can't remember what we were talking about there.
I can't remember.
That was that.
That was that. Right, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Actually, no, I do. Because I need to tell you a story.
Yeah.
It's the most funniest thing I've ever heard come out of a child's mouth.
Okay.
So anyways, the baby comes home from secondary school. I'm like, oh, okay, how's school, whatever. He said, oh, I need to tell you what happened at school. I said, oh,
Go on.
Go on. I love the drama, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
Love the drama. He's like, oh, yeah. So anyways, let me change your names. Greg. I'm trying to think of it. He's like, Greg fancies this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. He said, yeah, so Charlie was saying that the girl's lactose intolerant. I said, this doesn't sound like drama to me. He said, Charlie was saying that the girl's lactose intolerant and how the other day she drank milk and she threw up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah. So then Greg just said, whoa, well, that's sad. How's she going to take mine then? I said, what?
How's she going to take my meaning his...
I said, what? I have never laughed but been so shocked in my life. They're 11. Oh my God. How's she going to take mine then? I said, no, you can't hang around with her no more. He says, I know what it means. I've learned about it in science.
You like, right. If anyone comes in your house, make sure all the doors are open because you don't know what these little kids are doing.
I said, what?
How is she going to take mine?
How's she going to take mine then? Because she's lactose, she can't take the milk.
Wow. So that's, well, from day dot, for time now, kids know more than what they should know. When I was younger, I didn't know all these kind of things.
No.
I was outside in the trampoline, playing with my cousins, playing with my friends, not worrying about the milk coming out. Actually.
Well, I didn't know about sucking dick until.
Yeah, but I remember looking at her fanny though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being in lower school and I don't know why the little nasty bitch came in with no knickers on. To show everyone her puss. But everyone had, not everyone, but do you know what I mean? I went under the table. Oops. I dropped something. with my flamboyant self. Whoopsie. I dropped something to go and look at puss. To go and look at puss. I said, oh my God.
Was she at it? Just like...
Yeah, puss was out.
Oh.
So maybe I was getting on as bad as your son.
I don't know. I don't actually remember the story properly, but I literally remember there was a boy in primary school.
Yeah.
He's been about year 6. And I remember him asking me a question, but I don't actually remember what it was. But I remember him looking at my skirt.
Yes, they do it, innit?
And I was just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. But you didn't say no.
No, I didn't say no. She been a hoe. She's been
a
home from day.
That was consent.
She's been a home from day.
Oh, you shouldn't say that about yourself. You're not a hoe, child.
Nah.
But yeah.
Every woman that likes sex is a hoe, though, innit? Like, well, a hoe. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
oh, I
But
like sex.
no.
Oh, she likes sex. Oh, she's a fucking hoe.
No, well, do you not get the slag thing? Like, oh, she's a slag.
Marcus, I swear to you, in my life,
All the time.
I have been called a slag more than times than I've been called Jade.
Oh, no.
Every day I'm called a slag. Every day. It's all right. Term of endearment to me. I don't really mind.
We shouldn't laugh about that.
No,
because
honestly,
that's
but if
not
calling,
right.
to me, calling me a slag is not.
It just goes
It's
over your
just
head
like,
now. Because,
whatever. What you call me a slag?
Same
Fuck
thing
off.
again.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Oh,
what? Because
wow.
I've done this. Oh wow, she's a
Yeah.
slag.
But it's funny,
Your
isn't
fucking
it?
mother's a slag. How about that one?
Oh, you're bringing mothers into it now.
Call me a slag. Your mother's a slag. I'm the same as her.
What are you, Chris Rock or something? You want
don't
you
know.
want me to slap you, innit? Imagine
Your
mother, like Will Smith. I would never put my hands on you, but yeah.
Your mother. All of a sudden, slap. That's content, isn't it?
Innit? Next minute, Marcus and Jade. Marcus slap Jade.
You'll be putting that on your fucking
I
TikTok.
know. This is me. Guess what? I'll be in action.
Yeah.
This is the slap. Anyway, we're being silly here.
Yeah, we are.
But yeah, it's crazy. I just think kids are kidding.
Yeah,
Not,
but I
no,
just
kids
said,
are adulting. Sorry.
I really said I really want to meet that boy because he's got banner.
Yeah.
Because
no, but
to
you
me,
can't
that's
imagine.
Fucking hilarious.
Ugh.
Like the fact that you've actually got like because when I said it to my other friend, she was like, his parents must be very funny.
But
because he's got that from somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So I know it's an adult joke and he shouldn't be saying it at his age.
Yeah.
But like to me, that's a funny joke.
But imagine if he would bring it back to trauma. Imagine if he was traumatized and he overheard his parents in the bedroom, like his dad said, "Take my cream." That is where we. Did
you ever walk into your parents?
Maybe once, and it's traumatizing. So that's why I need to go to therapy.
Yeah, do you know what? Right,
it is traumatizing.
I've had one of them walk in.
Are you just burping out then?
No, I was trying to like be like a bit more, a bit more serious
like,
and a bit more.
Okay, let's get serious now.
But I've had one of them walk in, obviously, like with their dad. Like I was with their dad or whatever. But
you've had one of your kids walk in.
Yeah. And then you're like, get the fuck out! Like, get the fuck out! And then like afterwards, he was like, "What were you doing?" I said, "Oh, Daddy was just tickling me." He said, "But Daddy's bum was out."
Oh, they saw it all.
Yeah, because he walked in. There was no blankets or nothing. I wasn't expecting it. It was night time. They were asleep.
Yeah. But you don't have sex under the blanket. Yeah. Really. You need to let loose and limbs come out. And,
I wasn't expecting it. They were asleep. Yeah. I wasn't expecting them to come in. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting it. Like, they weren't awake.
You must have been making a noise that he said, "Oh, Mum's not well. Oh, let me go and help her."
God, I don't know what kind of noise I was making. But anyways, he walked in. He said, "Oh, what's Daddy doing?" I said, "Oh, he's tickling me." He said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Do you know what he actually brought up the other day?" He said, "Do you remember when Daddy was tickling you?" I said, "No, he wasn't."
But you said, "No, he was penetrating me."
No,
imagine.
No, he was doing what you learnt about in science.
Yeah. What your mate Henry or whatever you called him, Greg.
What,
Greg and himself.
No, but if he caught me on my knees, I would never lift that down. Imagine they caught you on your knees.
No.
If
because you're
sucking
on a lollipop.
Sucking that lollipop and you're on your knees looking up like, "Oh, come on, Daddy." And you're out here calling him Daddy too.
You would call him Daddy?
No, I wouldn't. There's something about that. But each to their own.
Do you like that?
No.
No.
I could never. You're not my dad.
No.
And I don't want you to be my dad. And I don't want to think about fucking someone.
I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't be like Daddy.
I don't get it. Because
Daddy is just not.
Yeah.
Like, not in sex, but maybe in like, "Oh, thanks, Daddy," and that kind of thing. You might say.
I would
like,
never say it in that kind of way because to me it's just like.
This is not a hookup.
Is it incestuous? That's the word, isn't it?
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? It's not a hookup.
Yeah.
I like to say, when you're in a relationship, you're making love. You're not just fucking. Maybe sometimes you're just fucking.
I think
because you just want
to. You're just fucking.
Just to get it quick. Oh, would you say you're just fucking?
I think making love is really the beginning of a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, in a long-term relationship, making love is the beginning. Other than that, you're just fucking because you need to get it out.
Yeah.
you got the horn on,
and you
want
all
the things
obviously
to come
got
out.
someone there,
Yeah.
and you want it to be as quick. Do you want it to be as quick as possible, or do you want it to last longer? So what I'm saying, lasting longer is like making love, isn't it?
So to me,
A quickie, basically.
Don't come until I tell you to come, basically. That's what I'm like.
You can't tell no man that.
Yeah, but what I'm like if you come and
It's done.
I'm not ready for you to come,
dominant, aren't you? Shit.
I'm angry because it's just like I'm not ready for it to end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, then,
and these men are selfish. Let's not lie.
They are.
These men are selfish. They don't give a heck.
As once they've come, they're a different person. Do you know what? Actually, what do you think of people's sex faces?
I don't really look. I have sex with my eyes closed.
Do you?
Yeah, all the time. I have to remind myself to open my eyes so that they don't think that I'm.
So what are you thinking of when you're got your eyes closed?
I don't know.
No, because look, do you not look in his eyes, or
no?
Do you know what
sometimes,
I mean?
like obviously, sometimes you're just like in that moment. You're like staring at my eyes, but like the majority of the time when I'm having sex, I close my eyes. I don't know why. I have to actually tell myself, open your eyes.
Really?
Yeah, like open your eyes. Come, like. But I'm not actually particularly thinking of anything.
No, I know what you mean, because you're that close. Sometimes you do go bog-eyed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's what I was getting on. That I find that people look so different in the act of sex.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They have different
you give me a
look.
really nasty flashback, Marcus. Right of order. I'm literally.
But do you know what I mean? The people actually look different, and sometimes it is a turn on, or it is a turn off. Maybe it's a turn off for yourself there, where you're like, damn, you look not what I like. And your face and and you're like, wow, why'd you look so different when you're having sex? It looks like the demon just took over your body. To
be fair, in the very rare times that I ride.
Oh yeah, you're back on this riding. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely look like a buff little chicken.
That's what you think.
No, I do, Marcus, because for me to ride.
Okay.
I know that I look buff at that moment.
All right.
For me to be on top of you, I know that I look buff. And I am giving you all of my faces.
What, Betty Boo?
Yeah.
Giving a little...
I am looking...
No, but does that turn people on? Me, I'm vomiting. I said, what the fuck are you doing up there? What you fucking doing up there? Imagine. Come off that fucking ladder.
Come off there. Come off. Sit down. Lay back. Lay on your back like you usually do. Lay on your back like you usually do. Out here thinking you're Miss fucking Princess. Yeah. Lay on your back, darling.
It's hard though, isn't it? Because, like, saying for gay men, having a bottom and a top, and with straight men, the woman is always the bottom and the man is always the top. Do you know what I mean? The man has to always put in that action. Yeah. So you need to ride more. That's what I say. And then you could be that dom top.
I'm not having sex at the moment, though, am I? Celibate.
Oh, she's celibate, but she's still drinking.
Wow, what's
I don't know what that has got anything to do with it.
It doesn't fucking do anything. Marcus. It doesn't fucking do anything.
No. How does the two even meet?
Basically, he's basically trying to say, give me a drink and I'm anyone's. I'm not. No. That's what he's saying. That's what you're trying to say.
I didn't say that.
No, but you do. I'm not lying to you. You do get the horn on when you've had a drink now, didn't you?
Yeah, you do.
You do get the horn on, like.
Or when you're smoking a piece of ganja.
No, I don't. When I'm smoking a piece of ganja, I feel like I'm Lucius Lyon.
No, do you?
Yeah, I feel like you know how like something...
like you're a CEO of a company.
Yeah, and I feel like you know how he's very into music and he's very like he loves the music.
Yeah.
Like, and he like music is him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So when I smoke the ganj, it's just like I like whatever I want to do when I smoke ganj, it gets done. I've made some of my best designs when I've had a
really?
Spliff. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
and then also I talk a lot of shit.
No, I mong out. I eat the whole house, and I said, no, I can't do this all the time. I can't be. It's only from going to Amsterdam that I was like, oh, I'll have a little ganj, and then I said, oh, let me have one when I come home, because someone gave me. Have you heard of those pens? No. They've got like a vape pen now.
Oh yeah, I bought that years ago.
Yeah, they gave me a vape pen, and I was like, oh, let me try the vape pen. I'm still eating the house, so I said, I can't be doing this anymore. No. I really can't be doing it.
But you know the actual real stoners are actually very, very skinny. Like if I ever meet a really skinny man, I know they smoke weed.
Well, this is why I said, let me keep smoking weed so I can get Margot as hell.
Because any man I've ever met that is really like just looks naturally skinny, and they eat proper, you
But
know
then
that they smoke weed.
but then their mouth is black as hell because they've been smoking weed. Do you know what I mean? Because
No, I'm talking about the white ones though.
oh yeah, I forget your preference.
It's not preference, Marcus.
I'll put it out there. We're going on crazy for this first episode
we really are.
back.
We've literally just gone like
We've-
360. There's
Yeah.
been no like structure. It's just been like,
Yeah.
let's just
This
chat.
I'm so sorry there's no structure, but we just needed to chat because it's been so long.
It has.
And we just needed everyone to just hear.
And you know
what's
what?
been
To
going
be
on.
fair, we actually haven't actually really had a catch up. Like we've spoken and stuff like that. We
Yeah.
actually haven't even actually had a proper.
Yeah. Apart
catch
from
up.
seeing my TikToks and knowing what I've been doing, but we haven't actually.
Can you plug your TikTok, please? Because he's out here. Like you're not going to see me on there, like other than my
No, but I
business, you
feel
might hear my voice. But he is absolutely out there. It comes up on my For You page. I think this fucking idiot. He's fucking idiot. Every single thing he's doing unboxings. He's doing going to Walthamstow.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
who I
doing
think I am.
everything. So guys, he's gonna plug it. Plug it.
Oh well, you know where to follow me. I've only got like 45 followers, so
It's alright.
I want to get to 1,000 so I can go live. And I will. Do you know me? I'll have my little ring light on. I'll be there, chat with
God.
people.
Guys,
But,
the podcast might
yeah.
end because he's gonna be fucking
No,
TikTok famous.
not I'll just be on TikTok live, being like, "Ooh, doing that's how I'm gonna get it in, doing ASMR and be like,
I call it asthma.
and doing that and be like, hello everyone, it's Marcus. Imagine that is so freakly, isn't it?
So basically, Marcus is going to be doing asthma.
Yeah.
I'm going to be out here fucking
Selling-
white men. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
stop it!
I'm joking. Cancelled.
Oh,
no, I'm
God.
joking.
Well, you know,
But,
like I said, you know what her preference is. So hit her up, go to her business, and don't buy her stuff. Actually, sorry, and then just drop your
Right, well,
number
shit,
there.
send me a
And
picture.
then, yeah. No, because there's a drought at the moment, isn't there? Between both of us, there's a drought. Like I went speed dating yesterday.
Oh my God. Yeah, please. Do you know what? I've heard parts of this story, right?
Oh
But
my God.
Tell them.
So I went speed dating yesterday, and it was black speed dating.
Yeah.
And
For the ethnics.
it was not the one. Because, well, for instance, I've been speed dating before, and this is just normal speed dating with like everyone just there. And there was about 25 to 50 people there. So you are speed dating.
Yeah, you're moving.
You're moving around.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
getting to know people. Where we sat there with the 4 people, and it was hellish. Like, there was certain characters who were just there, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. And you're just like, well,
fuck off then.
You paid your money. Like, you can go.
If you don't want to be here, is anyone forcing you to be
exactly.
here? Fuck off then.
And the man said to you, if you want a refund, you can go. Like, we can end this thing. So I just thought, I'm here. Let me just do it. It's nice to do things. Maybe you might see it on my TikTok. Maybe you might not. Because I didn't really video much. Because I was just like, this is dead. Like, but like the people were nice. Like, it was nice. But I wasn't attracted to them, sadly. But like, I'm sick and tired of trying to date people or trying to find something and it turning into friendship. So why did I have to go to a speed date and people are taking my number and it's turning into friendship? Because we're only going to meet up for friends. Maybe on their part, they might have been like, I liked him. But do you know what? The man came up to me at the end. He was like, why did you not tick that you like anyone? I said,
I didn't like
I said,
them.
ma. I said, he said, okay. I said, okay. Thank you. Bye.
But
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, right? If you don't like someone, you don't like them.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you
not
just
forcing it. I
don't.
didn't want to, like, I know sometimes you've just got to go through it and be like, and then you do get attracted to certain parts of people.
No,
but I haven't got time for that.
I'm so sorry. That's settling, right? That is
Yeah,
settling.
it is,
If, like,
yeah.
for me to be attracted to you, first of all, I've got to find you physically attractive, right?
Yeah.
Because as much as people want to say, "Oh, I go for personality," no, you don't. Because for you to even talk to someone
You
in
gotta
that
find them
kind of
attractive.
way, you have to find them in some
Yeah.
way, shape, or form attractive,
Yeah.
right? Unless you go from friendship and then you go into something else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
usually you're finding them attractive, like, because you like the look of them.
Yeah,
But then I have to have your personality.
yeah.
So if I haven't got the mixture, because there's people that I think you're buff. Like, you know, like Dan Edgar. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get cancelled.
I
Dan
don't know
Edgar
who that is.
from Unways Essex. Buff
Dan Edgar.
little
I don't know who that
chicken.
is.
Oh my God, he's buff.
But has he got any substance?
But he has not one piece of substance to any conversation. He's the most monotone, deadest man ever.
So does that?
I couldn't be with you.
Does that then not make him ugly, but it makes him unattractive?
No, because there's girls that would go for that, but I couldn't. I know I couldn't because for me,
you need someone who's gonna have a laugh with you. Yeah,
you have to make me laugh.
Yeah,
you have to, you have to be able to like take the mick out of me. You have to be like, because I'm random as hell. Like, I will just start singing and just start dancing just for the sake of it. Like, I do random shit and I ask random questions.
Yeah,
so
that's what
if you have no substance to answer those random questions, or to be like, fucking hell, she's dancing in the kitchen while she's making a roast, let me go dance with her.
Yeah.
We can't be together.
Imagine that. Like, you're dancing in the kitchen and the guy just comes in and he's just like,
That's my
that
dream.
makes you fall in love. You'll be
dream.
like, why is this guy as random as me?
That is my dream. Like, that is my dream.
Like,
for someone to
crazy.
just be like, I'm just dancing, or if I like sing a song, like, I'll burst out into song.
Really?
Like, I just go like
please don't
randomly.
sing.
I'll be like,
imagine.
No. I'm like, I'm a professional. Please leave me.
Go
but
on,
I
sing
just
for us
randomly
then.
start singing "Heated." Right, that's my new. That's
Oh,
my
is
song.
it?
That ran, so I'll be like, eat it, like, and I'll start doing it. But for someone to like take on the next part when I pause, would be like, "Marry me now." Do you know what I mean? Like,
but
or
you actually use a random song for you, which I know that is actually what it reminds me. I keep reminding, like,
you remind me.
What is your favourite song?
What? Come on, Eileen. I don't know why people were so shocked. But people were shocked by that.
Of all songs,
I love that song.
Come on, Eileen.
You know, everyone, if you don't know Come on, Eileen, go Google Come on, Eileen.
Oh, everyone knows what Come on, Eileen is.
Come on, Eileen. Oh,
and that's it. You can't say anymore because we ain't got no license for that.
But in the least morbid way possible, are they not dead?
Eileen?
Like, no, like the people that sang it. They're old, isn't it? That's like millions of years ago, that song, no?
No, well, this might be around. I don't follow.
I'm not wishing death on anyone, but do you know what I mean?
No,
anyway,
but still, that's your
favourite favourite song in the world. I go into like any club, bar, wherever,
and ask
they're
for that. I've been
playing
with
hip hop, and I'm just like, you play Come on, Eileen. They're like, what? And they're like, can you just play it? Go on, it's my birthday. And it's just like, no, we can't play that. This is not the vibe of the place. But where did we go the other day? Prince of Peckham. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, you're like.
And I said to the man, I was like, if they come on, he was like, I'll get sacked. And I was like, please go on.
On an R&B night. R&B night where they're playing You Remind Me. Oh, look. You Remind Me of Again.
But,
and then you're like, come on, let's sing Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Can we just play it?
Oh my God.
I fucking love it.
Wow.
But yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, and welcome back to season 2 of You Remind Me.
We will see you soon. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.